Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to XFW. My name is Shane Black. I am your commentator tonight. Thank you, JD Casanova, for getting our chat going. Seville OG over on YouTube, thank you for watching as the new industry makes their way down to the ring. Another incarnation brought to you by Josh the Coach Clemens, Jack Marco in the ring. It would take place in one-on-one action tonight. However, it's funny that, again, the entire group is out here for a singles match. His opponent tonight, ladies and gentlemen, relative newcomer, Kirk Wheeler. We are live, that is right, Seville. Kirk Wheeler, who's had a long string in Tennessee Championship Wrestling. Marshall Foskett asking if this is the third time the coach has tried out this fashion. Marshall Foskett, bit of XFW trivia for you. Josh the Coach Clemens has had more than 13 people in his faction over the course of his career. Earl Sweeney, thank you for liking the stream. Michael Webster, thank you for liking the stream. Wheeler has held a number of titles in Tennessee Championship Wrestling as well as Memphis Championship Wrestling, and now making his way here to XFW. And here we go, folks. We are off. Wheeler catching some shots early on from Marco. And here we go. Wheeler just a little bit faster, it looks like, than Jack Marco. Wheeler with a rolling elbow takes the big man down. Stomping away on the knee, trying to take out the base of the big man. Smart move by Wheeler. Wheeler now going on to the arm here. Marco close to the ropes. Surprisingly, none of the other members of the industry are grabbing onto that arm. Ooh! Brutal shot to the head. Now Marco picking him up, power slam down. Just driving that weight down into the chest of Kirk Wheeler. Hard impact in the turnbuckle. Wheeler takes a body splash. And now Marco with a quick cover. Leg is hooked. 2. Almost a 3 count. Ooh, big elbow from Marco. Collides down to the chest of Kirk Wheeler. Wheeler joining Tennessee Championship and Memphis Championship Wrestling, following the footsteps of Jerry the King Longler. Ooh. What is Clemens? Clemens was just over the top turnbuckle. Top right hand screen. What the hell was he doing? Wheeler getting back to his feet. Wheeler now, as I said earlier, inspired by Jerry the King Lawler getting into professional wrestling, then making his way to Memphis Championship and winning their heavyweight championship. Now making his way here at XFW. Open up the match, just as JD Casanova said. Take the early lead and now back in control of this matchup. Irishman in the ropes. Sweeping out the legs. Wrapping it up. Look at this. Wheeler hooking him up, and now Wheeler stomping away on Marco and lays him out. That might be all she wrote for Wheeler, or for ooh, shoulder comes up and says, Marco might be done right here. And now again, wrenching up the legs. Look at this. Look at this innovative offense there. Marco's in a world of hurt right now, and none of the other industry. And Marco's got a tap. Marco's got a tap. Marco's a tap. An unbelievable Wheeler. Wheeler, a surprise victory over Jack Marco. Coach just threw his hat into the audience in anger. Wow. What a debut for Wheeler. Set this right up here and slowed down Marco heavily. As Marco took an easy, but watch this, folks, right here. Look at that. Latch on. And Marco has no choice, couldn't reach the ropes. And the other members of the industry could not get to him in time. And Wheeler with the impressive victory here tonight on Saturday Night Showdown. Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Wow, what a win there for Kirk Wheeler in his debut match. And again, the young man had an outstanding career in both Tennessee and Memphis Championship Wrestlings. And to come in, and the coach, his new industry is relatively new. He's taken Jack Marco and Jason Adams under his wing. The two were doing very moderate, but they've been doing very well under the wing of the coach. But now, this upset, I'm sure, I saw the coach throw his hat way into the audience in anger. Someone got a free souvenir that I'm sure they're probably going to leave on the floor with their trash when they leave the arena. But I digress, folks. What a way to open up our program, folks. And again, welcome to XFW. This is Saturday Night Showdown here on Bloodsource X Streaming. And thank you all, no matter what platform you choose to watch it on, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or TikTok. Thank you guys for joining us. Or if you're watching us on Bloodsource6.com, where you can find XFW merchandise and other Bloodsource 6 products. Thank you for joining us here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as we get underway. Now, folks, one thing we were talking about last night, folks, is this. The Maniacal Glee is now the junior heavyweight champion in High Ground Professional Wrestling. I'm still upset with the commissioner of XFW, JD, for putting Glee in that match, and now we're dealing with this. And Glee will be in action tonight, folks, so stay tuned for that. Not only that, but Glee will be appearing at High Ground Professional Wrestling at their third-year anniversary show entitled Redemption on February 7th in Mayfield, Pennsylvania. And again, on the poster, you can see that this knucklehead with that stupid grin wearing a championship title. Folks, I don't know what to say other than, I guess, congratulations are in order for the Maniacal Glee. But right now, we're going to head down to the ring for more one-on-one. Shay Reyes, hello, and thank you for joining us here tonight on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Let's head down to ringside. One-on-one action coming your way next. Let's head down to ringside. I said that twice. I said that twice. Shay, thank you for liking the stream. Lance Thompson making his way out. Wow. We haven't seen Lance Thompson in some time. One half of America's Finest, Lance Thompson, former tag team champion. Wow. Blast from the past here at XFW. And obviously the crowd remembers him because he's getting a hell of a boo. One half of America's Finest making his way out. Wow. Calvin D. Harmon, thank you for liking the stream. Where did he have that headgear at? But here comes the Sarge, Dalton Adams. Calvin D. Harmon, thank you for liking the stream. One of the fine members of the Rhode Island State Police, the Sergeant Dalton Adams, making his way out. Up against one half of America's Finest. Sarge giving a little display with his baton there. He leaves out of the side. Where did Lance get that headgear from? Is that his jacket? It looks like he stole for the wardrobe of Kurt Angle, but right now Thompson going up and over, taking him down. Head scissors takedown from Thompson. The Sarge dodging out of the way of that head stomp. Collar and elbow tie up now. These two are going to fight for position here. Thompson grabs a side headlock. Thompson will have the technical advantage in this match. Multiple All-State Wrestling champion. Sarge trying to fight his way out of this. Sarge takes him, takes him up and over the top rope and a shoulder tackle. Takes him down to the outside. The Sarge going to let him get back inside the ring. Collar and elbow tie up. Adams now going to hoist him up for a suplex. And Adams going to hold on, let all that blood rush to the head of Lance Thompson. And what goes up must come down. Thompson rolling out of the way. Oh! That was an impressive kick. Here's the replay. Here's the suplex in the bottom left corner is a replay. The Sarge with that suplex, but watch Lance Thompson come right back up and boom, that rolling kick. With the Sarge back, this time vertical suplex, doesn't hang him out to dry as much as he did before. I'm sure that kick from Thompson took something out of the Sarge. Oh shit, now into the ropes. Sarge, big time spine buster. Levels out Thompson. Ooh! Hammer shot to the midsection. Thompson firing right back. Here we go. Back and forth shots here. Big haymaker slap across the face. Thompson says he wants another one, and Adams lights him up. Neither one of these guys giving up. Sarge with a headlock. Blasts him right between the eyes. And now hammer shots to the back by Dalton Adams. Thompson crashing down to the canvas. And now the Sarge. Ooh! Up and down. Ooh! Shoulder tackle on the ropes. Ooh! Wind up cross. And Thompson. Thompson now cover. Shea Ray's bringing up a touchy subject there. We'll talk about more of that in our High Ground Pro Wrestling segment of our program. Dalton Adams trying to get back to his feet. Thompson hammering away. Knife edge chop down. Kick to the back of the skull. Thompson and the Sarge both on the outside. Thompson charging in. Ooh, high cross body. Delivers. Takes out the Sarge. Adams now in trouble. Dalton Adams getting a knee to the shoulder. Thompson now taking control of this matchup. Sizing him up. Drives the elbow right between the eyes. Hoisting him up. Ooh, Fisherman's Buster on the concrete. But the Sarge has enough to fire back with a kick to the head. Both men now back inside the ring. Sarge grabbing him. Sarge hoisting him up. Oh! Sit down choke slam by Adams. Holy cow! But Thompson manages to get the shoulder up. The Sarge now off the ropes. Big body splash now on Thompson. Thompson now into the turnbuckle. Adams in control, big right hand. Just stomping away now. Adams being relentless. What is this? Rhode Island State Police on the middle ropes. And another splash from Adams. And now the hands are up. The audience is behind the Sarge. Dalton will up and over again. Sarge again with the arm raised. Lance Thompson on the outside. Maria going to start the count. Here comes the Sarge. Whoa, good Lord. Rips Thompson across. Thompson's got some ring rust. I'll tell you that. He's been in an XFW ring in over a year and a half, if not more. And now the Sarge going to mock Thompson a little bit. Thompson kicking like a toddler having a temper tantrum. Adams again. Big body splash. Sarge now lining him up against the ropes. And Dalton looking for that slam. Oh, but Thompson goes to the eyes and a power slam. A power slam from Thompson out of nowhere. 2, almost a 3. A hell of a power slam by Lance Thompson, but the Sarge fires right back. The Sarge, oh! Whirlwind slam there by Dalton Adams. Takes him up and over. Adams down with the Irish whip. And again, and there we go. Right up and around. And the Sarge pulls off the win with a brutal sidewalk slam. I am still shocked that Lance Thompson is back in XFW. But what a win for Dalton Adams here tonight. The Sarge earlier on going for belly to belly, but Thompson with the eye rake and that big power slam almost got the win right there, knocking it out of Sarge. And look how close this count was. Maria was right there to make it. But Adams with the counter, and then right here, folks, into the ropes, up and around we go. The torque on that. Put a fork in him. Thompson is done.
Here is your winner,
The rest of the members of the Rhode Island State Police, I'm sure, are thrilled as Adams chalks up another win. An impressive win by the Sarge Dalton Adams here tonight, folks. Now, in our commentary, Shay Rays threw out a comment in there that we're going to talk about, folks, because this is a little close to the heart for me. Now we know Showtime Shane Black has a character here in XFW, in Digital Wrestling Promotion. But at the last High Ground Professional Wrestling event, the champion, Lucius Crow, the High Ground Professional Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, called me out while I was behind the commentary booth. Now, folks, I don't get in the ring anymore. I'm retired. I've been retired for quite some time. Now, I helped train Lucius Crow. I'm proud of the wrestler that he has become. But it was very disrespectful, the way he called me out in front of a live audience without prior talking to me to ask me if I wanted to get back inside the ring. And things got a little heated at High Ground. So I did agree to get back in the ring for one last time against my former student, Lucius Crow. Now, I did have 2 stipulations in that match. One, I won his title on the line. Gil Guerrero, thank you for liking the stream. And 2, I'm picking the stipulation of that match. And I know what I'm going to pick. I've already lined it up. And I made damn sure. I'm already starting to get hot about this. And I don't want to. That's not where I want to go with this, folks. But the way I was called out and ambushed in this scenario, I'm not thrilled with. And the XFW commissioner, JD, was right next to me when the whole thing transpired. He was a little thrown back as well. But, folks, I'm going to announce the stipulation, but not yet. There'll be a promo coming out. But Lucius Crow, someone I respected, someone I know is a friend, someone I'm proud of what you did in the ring, he did not handle business the right way. And we're going to settle it on February 7th. Mayfield, PA, in the ring. All right, now that I've got that off my chest, folks, Shay, thank you for bringing that up. Again, I'm a little sour on it yet. I got with High Ground Professional Wrestling to help these guys out, do some commentary for them, help push on their social media. Showtime Shane Black is retired from in-ring competition unless it's here in XFW. This is a little. I'm a little hot on the subject, but I digress. Let's get back to XFW, folks. Tag team action coming your way as the Cosa Nostra go up against American Pain next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. And here come two of the members of the Cosa Nostra. The Hammer, Tony Vincent, and Billy Rucci. These two had a hell of a contest last night. Quite frankly, folks, I'm surprised they're back in the ring tonight. They had a match against the Gladiators that did not go in their favor. But tonight they're going to go up against a team they know very, very well. The team that took the championship titles away from them. Ladies and gentlemen, American Pain. Dex and Lou Dillon, American Pain. These two brawling cousins held on to the XFW tag team titles for a year and a half before they were yanked away by Triple S LLC. And now they're looking to get back into the title hunt for tag team glory. These two teams know each other inside and out. They've battled over the tag team titles multiple times. And here we go. Tony Vincent going to start things off with Lou Dillon, and Lou taking an early lead. Again, both these teams are very well versed in each other. They've battled back and forth. Quick tag, in comes Dex. Tony Vincent took a hell of a beating last night at the hands of the Gladiators. Right now, look at that impressive rollback by Tony Vincent. Fish out of water here between both again, going back and forth. We got members of our audience cheering for both teams right now as Tony Vincent fires back now. Haymaker shot across the back by the Hammer. JD Casanova saying American Pain. Gil Guerrero cheering on the Cosa Nostra. I guess sooner or later everyone gets a fan. Oh! Billy Rucci firing a shot off there. Oh! Big clothesline. And Billy Rucci again grabbing onto Dex, hoisting him up, and taking him outside. The Cosa Nostra already using questionable tactics. Oh! And Lou gets taken off the apron. I guess of the brutal beating they had last night. Snapmares him over. Both members now, look at the mugging. Might as well be in an alleyway stealing the guy's wallet. Vincent gets back inside, almost takes out Maria. Right hands now from Tony Vincent onto Lou. Billy Rucci now down. And Maria has lost all control of this contest. Both men back inside the ring. The Hammer now hoisting up Dex. Fallaway slam. And now the Hammer getting fired up here. But you can never count out American Pain. Oh, what a clothesline. Off the top of the rope. Beautiful moonsault from Dex Dillon, crashing down on the Hammer, Tony Vincent. Hard impact in the turnbuckle. Tagging comes Lou. What is this? Lou setting up some off. Hammer down. Brutal impact. But in comes Billy Rucci to make the save. On the top rope now. High rent district. And nobody home. The shoulders come up. Tony Vincent had it scouted. And now a powerbomb. This match has already been back and forth very heavily. Elbow shot there. Shots to the midsection now by the Hammer. Vincent just lighting in heavy shots to Lou Dillon. And another one. Got him on the shoulders. Ooh! Brutal impact there as Vincent continues to manhandle one half of the former tag champs. Hard impact into the turnbuckle. Oh! Going for the tag, trying to crawl his way across the ring, but Vincent doesn't let him. Big right hand now. Here we go, back and forth. Hip toss now by the Hammer. Counter again. Ooh, but a shot countered there by by Tony Vincent. And then comes Rucci, the loose cannon. And he goes to the middle rope, sets up the arm shot. Kick to the midsection. Oh! Dex caught the kick, but a shuffle step by Billy Rucci lights him with another super kick. And now Lou Dillon has been separated from his cousin Dex and is getting beat down by both members of the Cosa Nostra. This capacity crowd continues to boo. Oh, come on. Rucci now, whoa, wasted too much time, and in came Dex. He's sitting around showing off doing cartwheels, and then Lou made the tag, and now Dex is all fired up. The Cosa Nostra got too cocky, and they paid for it. Dillon now stomping on the hand of Billy Rucci, loosening up the wrist of the loose cannon. Rucci rolling to the outside wisely, but Dex right on top of him. Shots to the midsection. Rucci now. Ooh, gets shot right in the breadbasket. But another counter. The back and forth here. Rucci now sends him into the steel steps. Uh-oh. Oh, European uppercut. Uh-oh. We got all four men on the outside. Chaos ensuing here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Billy Rucci sent back inside. Off the rope. Oh, what a counter. Rucci jumped out of the way as Dex is going for probably a cutter. And now Rucci has him up. Cradle DDT. Blasted him on his head. And a quick cover now by Billy Rucci. But a kick out. Lou was coming in to make the save in case he needed to. Tony Vincent still down. Haymaker shot from Billy Rucci. And the chin breaker. American Pain trying to get back to the corner, but Billy Rucci not allowing it. Oh, shoulder tackle. Takes him off the apron. And it comes again, Tony Vincent. The big man with a big boot to the midsection. Oh, with the claw! The claw is on! Out of nowhere! Dex lands the claw, but in comes Billy Rucci to break it up. The claw was on, something you don't see often anymore these days, an old school submission hold. Kick to the midsection. Stomping away on Tony Vincent. Vincent in trouble. The American Pain has the former tag champs right where they want them. Kick to the midsection. Hoisting him up. And drives him down. And down is the Cosa Nostra to American Pain. American Pain with the win. Down go the Cosa Nostra. JD Castellano talking about the claw came right out of south of Texas is absolutely right. The Von Erichs making it famous. An American Pain walking away with the win. I think the Cosa Nostra is still feeling the pain from the beatdown they got last night at the Gladiators. And American Pain got to live on that momentum and carried into a victory tonight. And here the FU bomb, or the ghetto bomb, I'm sorry. The power bomb into the cutter and the 1-2-3 for American Pain.
Here are your winners,
Again, High Ground Professional Wrestling will be live on May 7th, Mayfield, Pennsylvania. Again, the Maniacal Glee will be in action defending his High Ground Professional Wrestling Junior Championship title. Again, folks, I will be back in action myself up against Lucius Stroh, the High Ground Professional Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. I'm going to leave it at that, folks. I'm not going to get all into aggravation here over that. Again, I feel some kind of a way about it. But we're going to continue our action here in XFW. One-on-one action next. Christopherson Pierce versus Raiden Yamashita next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from London.
And the former XFW United States Champion, Christopherson Pierce. The man who claims to be the 25th in line for the throne of England. Which, ladies and gentlemen, I call absolute bullshit. Pardon my French. Pierce is an outstanding in-ring performer. Claims to be a true blue blood from London, England. Gil Guerrero saying another king. Actually, he refers to himself as a prince, not a king. But I think that's still made up also. His opponent tonight, ladies and gentlemen, former three-time XFW Internet Champion, Raiden Yamashita. Raiden, outstanding high flyer here in XFW. Longtime friend of Tiger Ramirez. These two have faced off against one another on a number of occasions. This crowd all fired up. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Kick to the thigh by Raiden. That's roundhouse kick. Raiden bringing out the Japanese strong style early on. Again, a number of slaps, kicks to the knee. Raiden now wrapping up the arm, looking possibly. No, rolls up the Prince. The Prince's shoulders are down with a quick kick out. Off the ropes now it's Raiden. Into a head scissors, right around, and down goes Pierce. Standing a shooting star press now. Raiden goes for the cover. And a kick out. Raiden, knife edge chop and a roundhouse kick now. And the Prince goes low and takes Yamashita out at the knee. Yamashita now. It's a flurry of headshots by Christopherson Pierce. And one to the head for the good measure from the Prince. Raiden is as tough as it. Why is he getting in the face of Maria? Here comes the Prince in a clothesline. Yamashita crashing the outside arena floor. And now the Prince getting overly cocky here as Raiden lay prone trying to get back to his feet. Raiden trying to get his wits about him on the outside. Taking some time. Pierce coming out of the ring. And here comes Raiden. And Raiden goes for a kick. Pierce had it scouted. Dodges and kicks him right in the face. And now Pierce going all the way to the top. Unfamiliar territory for the Prince. And Raiden makes him pay for it. And now Raiden, oh my God. A hell of a German suplex from Raiden Yamashita. And now Yamashita going up. Yamashita gonna fly. And now nobody home. Both men taking to the air and neither coming up with anything. And now they continue to battle on the outside. Right hand now from Yamashita. Yamashita now looking for the springboard. Nobody home again. Pierce dodges out of the way. Right hands connecting to the top of the skull. Up on the shoulder. Yamashita rolls through. Takes him out the knee. And Pierce takes a powder. They set them back to square one. Drop toe hold. Pierce charged in. Yamashita saw it coming. And a beautiful counter by Raiden. Drop kick now right on the money. Yamashita looking to go high again. This time, right on target. And a cover. But a kick out again. Hard impact into the turnbuckle. Yamashita on the top rope. Raiden. Another moonsault. Again, high. Flinches the hang time on that. 2. And again. Yamashita looking for another shooting star, and Christopherson Pierce made him pay for it. Got the knees up over the top rope. Yamashita fires back though. Yamashita going high. Head scissors. Takes him down. Yamashita now. On the knee. And the Enziguri from Yamashita. And now Raiden. Fired up this capacity crowd. Prince trying to get back to his feet. Yamashita got him on the shoulders. Yamashita driver. Down goes the Prince. And Raiden with the win. Pierce had some serious offense early on and some good counters. But Raiden Yamashita using his athleticism, his agility, his quickness, and it wins the day. Right here, folks. That was devastating. As many counters as Prince Pierce threw out there, Raiden stayed diligent, stayed on course. Boom! The hang time, and that was disgusting. But Raiden setting up. Solid offense towards the end of that matchup, able to wear down the Prince, and right here, standing on his own knee, it hits the Enziguri. And that sets him up for the Yamashita driver. Gets him on the shoulders. And then, boom, down he goes. And the 1, 2, 3 for Raiden Yamashita.
Here is your winner, Raiden Yamashita.
Yamashita with an outstanding win here tonight on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Yamashita, as I said earlier, folks, solid friend to Tiger Ramirez. Tiger, right now, dubbed by the XFW Universe as Two-Belt Tiger, holding on to the XFW United States and Internet Championships right now, both currently only the second man in XFW history to hold on to two titles at once. And again, Yamashita, Raiden is running. Tiger is flying high on that momentum, folks, and I don't know who's going to knock him off his high pedestal. JD, thank you for liking the stream. Right now, head down to ringside, folks. Bishop Holmes taking on the newly crowned High Ground Pro Wrestling Junior Heavyweight Champion, Maniacal Glee, folks. Let's head down to ringside. This ought to be interesting.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Queens, New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, Bishop Holmes.
Bishop Holmes, former two-time champion himself, Internet Division, power and athleticism into one compact, super powerful wrestler is Bishop Holmes. Holmes short in stature, but he wrestles like he's 6'9". Gil, thank you for joining in. Thank you for showing up. Always a pleasure to have you in the audience. And here comes Glee, and he's wearing the High Ground Professional Wrestling title. And of course, with him is Bruce the Minotaur.
And his opponent, the Junior Heavyweight Champion, the Maniac.
Glee, the Junior Heavyweight Champion of High Ground Professional Wrestling. Oh, God, folks. Why? Why? JD, the XFW commissioner, put Glee in that match. No one expected Glee to come out on top, but he's been running around like he's been on several energy drinks and some other questionable material. Right now, set down to the canvas already by Bishop Holmes is the Maniacal Glee. Bishop Holmes not going to waste any time. He knows Glee and the shenanigans he will play into this matchup. And right now, Glee gets out of the way as Holmes comes up over the top. Glee out with a neck breaker. And here we go. Bishop Holmes dodging out of the way. Collar elbow tie-up. Holmes takes the arm, wraps around. Nice armbar by Bishop Holmes. Holmes clearly having the wrestling advantage over Glee, but Glee in an overhand wrist lock. At times we've seen Glee have bouts of really solid wrestling ability. Ooh, kick to the head now by Maniacal Glee. Glee off the ropes. Lands an elbow drop. Glee again off the ropes. And another one. And now Glee thinks it's the greatest thing ever. Wild clothesline there by the Maniacal one. The High Ground Pro Wrestling Junior Heavyweight Champion. Cover here on Holmes with a kick out. And Glee again with his Glee foo, as he calls it. Glee looked like he's getting a little soft in the middle there again. Someone did say at last High Ground Wrestling show, Glee was backstage with a number of cheeseburgers. However, they never saw him take off the mask, but somehow he still managed to eat them. And right now he's running around like a moron in the ring. This is why I don't like Glee. Oh! And Bishop Holmes, if teeth could come off that mask, he would have lost 3 right there. Holmes now full head of steam. Big right hand now. Levels the High Ground champion. And now Bishop Holmes going to hoist him up and over and slam him down. Bishop Holmes with a knee strike to the side of the head. This crowd trying to get Glee back in action as Bruce chants again break out. Oh, shoulder tackle by Glee. Glee gets back inside the ring. Up to a 7 count. Bishop Holmes needs to get back up. And again, Glee not taking this match seriously. Off the ropes, coming in. Both men going high. Neither one coming in with anything. Glee charging in. Oh, catch him with a backstabber. Glee with the right hand. What the hell is Glee doing on the shoulders? Oh! Why even put him on your shoulder if you're just going to knock him down? What the hell was that? What was that? Not even a 1 count, or not even a 2 count. Glee's too busy screwing around. JD Casanova says Glee's a show-off. I wouldn't call him a show-off, I'd just call him an idiot. But for whatever reason, crowds love Glee. What we've seen at High Ground the last show, Glee went from comical jester to raging lunatic in about 0.2 seconds. Even started at one point roaring in the ring like an animal. Maybe he picked it up from the manimal. Here comes Bishop Holmes charging in. Shoulder tackle on Glee. Glee counters. Glee's got him on the shoulders. Gratitude adjustment. Gratitude adjustment by Glee out of nowhere. And a 3 count. Glee with the gratitude adjustment. Wow. This was odd. But the Maniacal Glee, again, bouts of pure wrestling come out at given times. And again, the chance for Bruce.
Here is your winner, the Maniac.
And the Maniacal Glee with the win tonight over Bishop Holmes. I don't understand the fascination. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I don't understand the fascination. Again, High Ground Professional Wrestling, February 7th. The Maniacal one will be in action, and again, is the current reigning junior heavyweight champion in High Ground Professional Wrestling. And in our chat there, JD Casanova says, laughed at the gratitude adjustment. Glee continues to take moves of favorite wrestlers of his, we're assuming, and has been a focus of John Cena, the gratitude adjustment. And folks, I kid you not, at the last event when the match is posted by High Ground, the Maniacal Glee did the You Can't See Me, but now it's called the You Can't Glee Me. And I don't know. I don't know, folks. But again, the Maniacal Glee victorious tonight. I don't know why do people chant for Bruce the Minotaur? It's a piñata. But people are buying shirts with that thing's face on it. Folks, it's beyond me. It's weird. It is what it is. JD Casanova said, oh my God. Yes, the Glee Thunderbomb. The Gratitude Adjustment. The You Can't Glee Me. At one point, he even used the Claymore kick and called it the Gleemore. And this is stuff he just writes down on cards because he doesn't friggin' speak. I'm getting off track. We got to continue our program tonight, folks. Up next, one-on-one action. Phantom Zero taking on Alexander Wagner. Next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. I hate Glee. And here comes Phantom Zero.
From Reykjavik, Iceland, weighing in at 231 pounds, the Phantom Zero.
I've never before met anyone from Iceland, but that is where Phantom Zero hails from. And he has been a brutal in-ring competitor since his debut. Went 6 months undefeated before getting his first loss to Yuri Cho. But has still been a dominant force in our promotion. The size of the arms on this guy. But his opponent tonight, the Wunderkind from Germany. Wagner should be happy. His hairstyle just came back into play with the new Masters of the Universe trailer dropping. That weird haircut from the He-Man cartoons is back in style now. Cassidy crowd still torn on Alexander Wagner, who is a pure power wrestler and lately has been on a solid win streak. Often referred to as the German Ultimate Warrior. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh! Phantom Zero launching in an early on drop kick. Wagner dodging out of the way. Wagner, short arm clothesline. Wagner, as I said, is a pure powerhouse wrestler. Shoots him in the ropes, follows in quickly. With Phantom Zero quick to respond, rolls him up in the corner. Wagner reverses. Close to the ropes, but a schoolboy roll-up. Back and forth these two go. Up on the shoulders now. Head scissors takedown by Phantom Zero. A lot of counters early on in this match. It was both these guys jockeying for position, looking to dominate the other. Wagner with an Irish whip, hoisting him up. Look at, oh! What a slam from Wagner. Took some time to celebrate there. Only a 2 count. Could have been a 3 if he didn't waste time getting all excited. Double axe handle that right across the back. Wagner now looking for a belly to belly. Down goes Phantom Zero. Now Wagner is taking control of this matchup, taking all the momentum away from Phantom Zero and crashes down. And another elbow drop. Phantom Zero catches the leg though. Corkscrew Dragon Whip. Sends Wagner down to the canvas. And his own double axe handle right between the eyes. Again, folks, stay tuned. We still got our main event coming up later on featuring Tiger Ramirez, the dual champion right now in XFW. Stomping on the head. Phantom Zero now on the outside of the ring. Zero looking to go up with a close. Oh! Springboard into a martial arts kick by Zero. Wagner dodges out of the way. That clothesline kick to the midsection. Wagner now butterfly into a powerbomb. Beautiful counter. Barely a 1 count. Phantom Zero using the ropes to get himself back up. Wagner with Irish whip. Knife edge chop lights him up. The Phantom Zero slaps him right across the face. And here we go. Both these guys gonna slug it out. Wagner lands 2 marks. Another one by Wagner. But Phantom Zero staying on his feet. We know this guy is tough. We've seen it time and time again. Countered out by Phantom Zero. Glides away with 2 shots. Here comes Wagner. Phantom Zero now picking up the pace. Telling him to come on and double knife edge chop. Sends Wagner down to the canvas. Zero now going to hoist him up. Oh! What a brain buster. He might have just put him out of his misery. But a kick out by Wagner. Wow. Where is Zero going? Zero going to the outside. Wagner back to his feet. Charging in is Wagner, missing with the shoulder tackle. Wagner dodges. Connects with a right hand. Both these guys now fighting for everything he got. Like a title's on the line tonight. Elbow shot there by Phantom Zero. Wagner lands a beautiful drop kick. Blasts him into the turnbuckle. Double axe handle the back down. Zero being set on the top rope here. Wagner looking to set up something big here. Both men down the middle rope. What the hell? Up and over. Brutal suplex by Wagner. We've got a cover here. Let a kick out. Watch this suplex, folks. Bottom left-hand corner is your replay. And watch this suplex. Boom. Wagner again just dumps him down. Wagner getting a little cocky right in the face of Phantom Zero. Kick to the midsection. And puts him inside out. Good Lord. And Wagner. Wow. That big suplex off the top rope. And then Wagner sets him up. Pump handle. And dumps Phantom Zero onto his skull. This, right here, folks. Boom. And then Wagner with this move right here. This double underhook. Nope, not that. Well, that was just the power slam. But this right here, ladies and gentlemen. Wagner. Pump handle. And boom. Spins it right over. Hooks that leg. Phantom Zero is knees next to his ears and can't get the shoulder up.
Here is your winner, Alexander Wagner.
An impressive win for Wagner. Alexander Wagner continues to impress here in XFW, ladies and gentlemen. An outstanding in-ring opponent and an absolute joy to watch in the ring. I know his temperament isn't always the great. JD says that hair has given him an entirely new dominant confidence. The kid had some confidence coming into XFW, and sometimes that gets him in trouble. But I digress. An outstanding athlete nonetheless. Not that I want to take anything away from Phantom Zero. The guy came into the company and was 6 months undefeated, shutting down anyone that would get in his way. But it was damn near impressive, folks. Right now we're going to head to the ringside as Thunderbolt Alpha goes up against Alex Quinn Esquire. Yeah, I'm contractually obligated to say Esquire. Next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. And here comes Thunderbolt Alpha, the leader of the Thunderbolts. The original Thunderbolt to show up in XFW. One of the former test subjects of Dr. Yamamoto, the man responsible behind the Yamamoto Bluetooth device that all XFW wrestlers are fitted with to give you guys the heads-up display on the screen of all their trauma levels, their energy levels, their momentum levels. Yamamoto Industries still looking to get it in all sports, as XFW was the first to implement it. Thunderbolt Alpha, former Internet and United States champion, partners with Thunderbolt Liger and Thunderbolt Saturn. But his opponent tonight, ladies and gentlemen, one half of the Varsity Club, Alex Quinn. Rebecca May joining us. Thank you, Miss May. One half of Gone Crazy joining us on our Facebook crowd. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh! Alex Quinn wasting no time. Landing that shot, that drop kick. And going on the assault on Thunderbolt Alpha. Alex Quinn, who I have no love for here in XFW, only got into our company because his daddy bought a big advertising deal with XFW, and part of the contract was to add his son to the roster of competitors, coming in with very little experience, but expected to be given one heavyweight title matches on his first week in XFW. Then bringing in his idiot friend, Troy Grant. And I will give credit where credit is due. Quinn and Grant have become pretty solid wrestlers in XFW. They're still jack-offs, but they've become pretty solid wrestlers. Oh, Alpha, on the other hand, has been a dominant athlete since his debut here in XFW a little over 2 years ago. And now Alpha on the top rope and a beautiful senton, or moonsault, I'm sorry. Right hand now by Alpha, into a waist lock. Alpha with a shot in the middle of the back, trying to keep on that hold and squeeze the air out of Alex Quinn. Beautiful side headlock now by Alpha, showing his ability. Holding on to the headlock and now wrenching back on Troy Grant. For Alex Quinn, they look the same. Alpha is landing in that heavy shot to the head. Alex Quinn suffering here. Transitions into a front face lock and drives the knees into the head. Elbow drop now by Alpha. Alpha now taking control of this matchup. Springboard moonsault. Right on the money. We got a cover here. Troy Grant trying to get the capacity crowd fired up, but Quinn gets the shoulder up. Alpha definitely have an athletic advantage and a skill advantage over Alex Quinn, but Quinn always has that one ace in his sleeve, and I refer to Troy Grant. Oh! What a strike to the head, and a cover now by Alpha. Barely a 1 count. Wow. Alex Quinn back to his feet. Lands a haymaker to the ribs. Alpha now into the ropes. Quinn picks him up. Oh! Delilah Watts, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Alpha covered but gets the shoulder up. Quinn now back in control. Where the hell's he going? Uh-oh. Quinn pulling out a trash can here. This is going to be bad news for Alpha. Alpha coming in, lands a drop kick. Quinn against the ropes. Alpha now, what the hell is this? Alpha now just driving the knees into the face of Alex Quinn. Alpha now sizing him up. Oh! With the boot. If you're new to XFW, we have very, very loose disqualification rules here. That trash can is legal as an armbar. Alpha now going up and over, but Quinn dodges right underneath, and Alpha comes crashing down on the concrete. Quinn now launching shots at Alpha. And another shot to the head. And Quinn now with a drop kick. Quinn looks staggered and exhausted, even though he won that little battle. And now Quinn pulling out a ladder and putting that inside the ring. Alpha back inside. Alpha now hits his takedown. If I was Quinn, I would have not given Thunderbolt Alpha a ladder. And here comes Troy Grant getting on the apron, and this is what I talked about, but Quinn kicks him in the knee. Schoolboy roll up now. Alpha's shoulders are down, but a kick out. And Alpha right over the top holds him down. Oh, but Quinn with a nice bridge. I got to give him credit. Into a backslide. Alpha's shoulders are down, but a kick out. Back and forth between these now. Alpha with a back elbow. Good Lord. This is turning into a hell of a match. Hook kick now by Thunderbolt Alpha. Big clothesline now. Alpha lays him out. Where the hell's he going? Alpha, no. Alpha going to the top here. Quinn is laid out. And Alpha gonna come off the top of the knee strike. Alpha lays him out. And now he goes after Troy Grant and lays him out on the outside. And Grant sent it to the steel steps. And Troy Grant just drop kicked Maria. Alex Quinn just drop kicked poor Maria, the referee. Maria's out. Alpha gets back up, and again the back elbow. Maria's getting back to her feet. Alpha blasts him. Inside crescent kick. Alpha, what the hell's he doing? Alpha, the bulldog. Alpha now is on fire. Alpha now, kick to the knee. Alpha going up top. Thunderbolt Alpha with the Thunder Strike. Modified Mexican Destroyer. And Thunderbolt Alpha pulls on the win. Both these guys put on a hell of a match tonight. I will give Alex Quinn credit where it is due. But Alpha pulled out all the stops near the end of that match to really take it to Alex Quinn, including using a ladder, including taking out Troy Grant. Karma coming through, and guess what? He got you to see Troy there trying to get this capacity crowd to cheer for his idiot frat buddy, but it's not going to work. Alpha right here, folks. Boom! Knee strike from the top of that ladder. Set the tone for Alpha, and there's that inside crescent kick. Leveled him down. And then Alpha right here sets him up on the middle rope. And Quinn, boom! You could have counted to 10 at that point. What a win for Thunderbolt Alpha.
Here is your winner, Thunderbolt
Thunderbolt Alpha with an impressive win over Alex Quinn Esquire. Here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, an outstanding matchup between those two. And again, I don't like to give credit to Alex Quinn, but he did have an outstanding match here tonight, and he has gotten better time over time here in XFW. That doesn't mean I'm going to start celebrating or cheering his praises because, quite frankly, he's still from a high-rich family, daddy lawyer that bought his way into our company, and that still ticks me off. But, folks, it's main event time. Now, coming up next, the dual champion, Tiger Ramirez, in action, having an open challenge. This should be outstanding, folks. We can't wait to see who jumps in the ring to take an open challenge. Let's not waste any time, folks. Tiger Ramirez, XFW Internet and United States Champion, in action next. Let's head down to ringside. Your main event starts right now. Tiger Ramirez already in the ring. Maria. What the hell's that? Jesus. Jesus Silva just... Why did he throw down... What is... Jesus Silva coming out of the gate. Tiger Ramirez an open challenge tonight to anyone in the back. And Jesus Silva, he threw... Corey Foster. Jesus Silva came out and threw Corey Foster on the ground. Ramirez now fighting back against Jesus Silva. Jesus Silva at one point was the youngest champion in XFW history, capturing the XFW Internet Championship at the age of 19. Him and Tiger go way back. I can't believe he came out and threw Corey Foster on the ground like that. And now starting to dominate the champion. Ramirez out of the way. Ramirez now with a plancha. Jesus Silva throwing down Corey Foster. I've seen some pretty dastardly things here in XFW, but that was brutal and unnecessary. And now Silva lighting up Tiger Ramirez. Lashing out in shots as these two high flyers go at it. Enziguri from Jesus Silva. Jesus now taunting Tiger Ramirez, charging in on the turnbuckle. They see athleticism jumping up there and now pounding away on Tiger. Rolling out of the corner, European uppercut. I used to cheer on this young kid, but right now I want Tiger Ramirez to slap the taste out of his mouth. Oh! Jesus Silva returning to XFW. A cover now on Ramirez. No hooking the leg. Wow. Tiger dodging out of the way of that suicide dive. Oof! Into a leg drop. Ramirez now hoisting him up. Tiger, looking for the Tiger suplex. But a kick out. Tiger now going to work. Tiger now stomping away. Both men back to their feet. Oh! Off the ropes. Nobody home. Clothesline now by the champion. Jesus Silva coming back out of nowhere. I'm still shocked at the treatment he gave Corey Foster. Oh, coup de grace. Coup de grace from Tiger Ramirez. 2, but a kick out. Both men getting back to their feet. Tiger snaps him over. Oh, Jesus Silva coming out of the gate, blasting him across the face. 2, almost a 3 count. Jesus now on the top. Tiger out of the way. Both these guys now giving it their all. Elbow shots down by the champion, Tiger Ramirez. Right hand. Tiger looking for another Tiger suplex, and he gets it. This time, all impact, no bridge. Oh, Tiger's in the corner. Tiger, tail, enziguri. Tiger Ramirez blasted. Jesus Silva's down. 2. Holy hell. Jesus Silva just kicked out of the Tiger's tail enziguri. I only know one other person's ever done that. And now Silva back in control. Off the ropes. Jesus goes for Hurricane Rana, but missed. Tiger now into a wheelbarrow. Off the ropes. Hurricane Rana. Both these guys. Back and forth action here tonight. Oh! And Tiger gets hit with an inside in. 2! And Tiger gets the shoulder up. Jesus using his own style of enziguri. And Tiger now snaps him over. And a second Tiger's tail to the head of Jesus Silva. And now a cover by champion. And Ramirez. Tiger Ramirez in a hard-fought battle gets the victory over returning Jesus Silva. But what a battle. What a statement. Silva returning. Unbelievable. And the fact that Jesus Silva showed this match and threw down Corey Foster on the rampway. I don't know what the hell that was about, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to XFW Saturday Night Showdown. That was our main event. We'll see you next week. We won't be on Friday night due to I've got to work. But we'll be back next week with Saturday Night Showdown. Thank you for the likes, the shares. We'll see you next time on XFW. Wow.
Here is your winner, Tiger Ramirez.
Tiger Ramirez taking 2 Tiger's tail enziguris. I've never seen anyone kick out of it other than one other time. And folks, that's a lot. Jesus Silva is down, but I can only tell what's going to happen here, folks.